Okay, we're switching tracks now. Our person of interest today, someone who's hugely inspiring and someone who we had on the show just a few months ago. We have an extraordinary guest. He carries the spirit of determination and excellence with him. Please join us in welcoming Suhas Yatiraj, a shining example of what it means to push people and push yourself beyond the limits of what you think is possible. Remember, he's a 41-year-old Indian Administrative Service Officer, an IAS officer. He serves as the District Magistrate of Gautam Budh Nagar in Uttar Pradesh. As we told you, he came to speak to us a few months ago. We have him coming again now. This is only half his story.
Yeah, so he's Babu by the day, and in evening what happens? He transforms into a world-class para-badminton player with a slew of sort of international accolades to his name as well. But come on, the one thing we have to talk about is the fact that he is now a silver medalist at the Paralympics. So welcome, Suhas. Thanks so much for joining us yet again, and big congratulations on the win over here. Tell me, how is the welcome back home? It was a hero's welcome after all. The Prime Minister there to greet all of you as well.
Thanks, Sonal. Thanks for having me. Yes, it's always a happy and proud feeling, especially when you come from Paralympics. Tokyo has been a watershed moment for para sports in general, and this time also the way our fellow countrymen supported us in Paris while we were playing, and once we came back home with medals. So these are the moments that we cherish forever. Yes, last few days have been extremely humbling.
So, Has, tell us, are you happy with the silver that you won? Everyone is obviously gunning for gold, but how do you feel?
Silver is always very difficult to comprehend. When you win silver, you sort of feel that you have lost gold and you become sad. And that sadness remains for some time till you see others who have not even won the medal, especially when we were coming back from Paris, when you meet athletes who are not being able to do as well as they would have liked to, and they are not coming with medals. Then you actually realize that you are extremely blessed to have silver on your neck. So it's always mixed feeling. So yes, as they say, gold and bronze winners are more happier than silver winners. So I think it is true to some extent, but that's how life and sport is. You win some, you lose some, but you have to be contentious with what you get.
Okay. See, we all want a gold in life, but this is so good, especially because this year's performance, Suhas, not just for you, but overall as a country, India has outperformed. We've never had such a spectacular win. So help us understand what changed for people like you, because it's not just the number of sports we played, it's the total contingent also that went in. What changed after Tokyo?
I think India always had the potential. After Tokyo, the way para sports were received in this country, sportsmen also started believing that they could do well, and parents and society, they all brought para sports to mainstream. So if you look at the number of athletes who participated in Paris in different categories, including so many female athletes, so it was only expected that we'll do better. And if you look at the numbers, Tokyo we had 19 medals, and now in Paris we have 29 medals. And I'm sure by this rate we'll cross 50 in LA, and then hopefully by the time India hosts its first Olympics and Paralympics, we should be in three figures. I think it's to do with the mainstreaming of para sports, and in general the sense of belief that athletes and para athletes have. So that's what has made the difference.
So, As, we're also hoping India is able to make it into the top 10 next time at the LA Olympics. But, you know, we always talk about what we hope for. And I don't want us to leave the huge achievement that's just taken place at the Paralympics. You said right now, you touched on it, 29 medals for us, a historic number of golds too. And this is after, in the Rio Olympics a few years ago, we were barely crossing the 10 number. So just tell our audiences key highlights from the games that just happened.
I'll tell you, whenever we go and stay, when we enter the Olympic Paralympic Games village, that itself is an experience that we live and cherish for. you get to live with hundreds of athletes from different countries. The mahal, as they say, the atmosphere, the festive atmosphere that is there, and every day we were doing cycling, we were walking, people are jogging. It's a microcosm of the whole world. You get to meet so many interesting people, and in the evenings also, it's you go to coffee shops nearby. Some people are extremely serious, some are extremely joyful. There is dancing going on somewhere, there is meditation going on somewhere. I think you get to live sort of it's you get to live so many moments in such short period of time with such diverse amount of people. That is an experience in itself. And coming to the actual podium, coming to the actual championship, when you go out there and perform, when you wear we all wear Tiranga on our chest. We wear it very proudly. And especially the moments that you win the match, and then the moment that you realize that you have got a medal, and then during the medal ceremony you see the tricolor going up. Those are the moments that you cherish for the rest of your life. If for any athlete, for any person in general, if you rank top 10 moments of your life, they'll say the moment they were born, the moment they got married, the moment they got first job. It definitely ranks up there amongst the top 5 or 10 moments in anyone's life. It's very I think everyone's vocabulary would fall short to describe such moments.
True, true. But we have to say this, Suhas. I don't know how you do it, being a IS officer stationed in UP, doing sports. You really are one of those who's married passion with job and done it in a beautiful Sarkari way, which is so unheard of. And I must say this, that Paralympics have done so much for the country, because it's not just of what your achievement is, it's how it inspires the country, it inspires everybody else watching you as well. Do you see that when you meet people and come back? Do you see that impact?
What I would say is life is a journey, each one to his or her own, and we'll all face challenges in our lives. Some days we'll win, some days we'll not win. We just have to keep the positive attitude and keep moving forward. As the famous Rocky movie dialogue goes, life is not full of roses. It will hit you hard, and it does not matter how many times you fall down. What matters is every time you fall down, how you get back up and you punch back. So that's how life is. So what I would say to youngsters is, there will be some days when you'll feel low, there will be some days when you'll feel ecstatic. Don't go overboard when you win, and don't get depressed when you lose. So I think eventually time is a great leveler, and we all get what we deserve finally.
All right then.
Thank you.
Always get up and punch back. We'll take that as our mantra this morning. Thanks so much, Suhas, for joining us.